Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to be talking about spiritual self-care. As Muslims, we take comfort in knowing Allah, the most merciful, most compassionate, the ever-living and the sustaining, is always in charge and present. We take comfort in connecting with Him, in seeking protection and guidance and holding on to His promises. Especially when times are difficult, with loss of lives, loss of income, and loss of health, with fear, worry, and anxiety and uncertainty, we were taught by the Holy Quran to seek Allah's help with patience, perseverance, and prayers. Wasta'inuhu bissabri wassalaah. And in our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, we have an excellent model in practicing perseverance and prayers, and how to connect and surrender to Allah with humility and hope. There is a Hadith Qudsiأ that I constantly come back to. Anaa, inda zonni abdii. I am as my servant think of me. The concept of tawakkul, to have trust in Allah's magnificent love and support and power, is widely understood. But unfortunately, sometimes it's easier said than practiced. Our hearts still quiver with grief, with helplessness, and with fear. Recently, I sat with a family member who had to say goodbye to their dying loved ones in the hospital. The struggle is real. The anguish is there. I came home feeling dazed, witnessing the whole thing. Part of my training as a chaplain is to practice self-care. Know that Allah created us with all of our mental capacities and emotional ranges. It is okay to feel. Allah knows us individually. He knows us better than we know ourselves. He, subhanahu wa ta'ala, the glorified and the Most High, would want each of us to take what we can take. The concept of self-care is closely connected with boundaries, control, and self-awareness. In my boundary work, I care for my patients, their families, and staff members as authentically that I can at the moment. In certain situations, their grief is not mine. Their suffering is different from mine. But this is not stopping me to supplicate that their God and Creator, also Allah, and the mercy that I have for them is minuscule compared to the mercy of Allah. Things happen in our human life that we have no control. Practicing to let go beyond my control into Allah's wisdom made up my du'as and my prayers. Another gift that was readily available for us is imagination. Sometimes in my dua, I imagine that I am coming with open arms, with all of my woes and all my sadness, and I'm being held by and enveloped by boundless kind energy, assuring me that things are okay. In growing old and knowing myself, I cope and find energy in connecting with others, taking time to not always be serious but also being silly, laughing, appreciating beauty, and spending time with my loved ones. These are the ways that I am living my life as a Muslimah. I am actively surrendering to Allah, acknowledging that struggle is part of life, and yet feeling comforted that the journey is designed by the most forgiving and kind. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.